Hello, good day. This video will be a demo of the QuBE app or the Quality Board for Educators, a progressive web whiteboard application for basic mathematics programs at Bulacan State University. Here at homepage, you will see the title bar, which is the QuBE or the Quality Board for Educator, followed by the navigation bar consisting of the 6 main functions of our system. Now, this demo will show you how the whiteboard of the QuBE application works. First, we will take a look inside the Tools button. As you can see, there will be a line width, which controls the width of the lines of each stroke. So basically, it will be the control for the width. Next will be the round option. Round option basically will be the endpoint of each stroke, and the other one is the square option, which will be the square one edge of each stroke. Color section. In the color section, you will see the fill option. If you leave unchecked and draw a shape, for example, circle, it will be stroke and not color. But if you check the fill color and choose what fill color and draw the shape, you will have the shape with the fill color. Next will be the stroke color, and it will be basically what's the color of the stroke, and that's it. Now we move on to the different tools we have in the whiteboard. First, the pen or the freehand drawing. Next will be the eraser. You can erase what you have drawn in the whiteboard, but you can also adjust the width. You can also apply the stroke tools or the stroke controls, so you can erase faster. And next will be the line, basically the straight line from endpoint to endpoint. Also, you can adjust the line width, same as pen. Next will be the polygon option. Polygon controls. First will be the polygon sides. You can adjust the sides from 3 to 10 sides of polygons. Triangle with 3 sides, followed by the 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides, 7 sides, 8 sides, 9 sides, and 10 sides. Also, you can change the angle from 0 to 90 degrees. For this example, we use the triangle. And that's it. And next will be the ruler down. Down will be the horizontal, and the up will be the vertical. I think the ruler is not that very good, but I hope in the full development of this web app, we can make the ruler adjustable to what angle you want and make it more efficient. And next will be the undo option on the button. Basically, it will undo the history or what you have done in the sequence pattern. And then we have the clear canvas here. Lastly, we have the save button. Basically, save our canvas into a JPEG so that you can save whatever you have drawn or note in the whiteboard canvas. This whiteboard also have the calculator button.
Now, we'll go over the different features of the QuBE app one by one, starting from the custom table, through table, binary to decimal, graphing polar equation, and the task management system. Here, we can create our own table with specific rows and columns with a maximum of 12 by 12. Tables can be used for various topics and different subjects. For math teachers, it is commonly used in the discussion of graphing equations through a table of values. For example, we have an equation of y is equals to x plus 1. But before that, since QuBE app is a web application, users can open and use it in different tabs. Let's say this is our equation. To graph it, we are going to create a table. For this demo, we'll be going to input 2 rows and 4 columns, which are enough to graph the equation. Before we can be able to write on the table, we must download it first by clicking the download. Then, to use the downloaded table, click Clear and click Choose a File and find the table file name to upload it. And after that, you can now write on the table. Now, we can be able to graph by plotting it in our Cartesian plane from the plane tools. So, here is the result. In this feature interface, we can see the guidelines for creating a truth table generator. In addition, this question mark button will help you on how to properly use the table. But to understand more about logic in mathematics, here is the example of a logical statement. This logical statement can be also written by P and Q are the statements, and these symbols are the logical operations. So we have truth statements and 4 logical symbols. After that, we can now input it into our truth table features by clicking the Create button. Enter 2 and enter 4 logical operations. Then, like on the custom table features, we must download it. And to avoid distraction, we can click Clear and hide to widen the surface of the canvas. Then, choose a file to upload the table to Canvas. And after that, you can now write on the table. We can also zoom out to avoid distraction. So here is the result. For the next feature, we are going to create a discussion table on how to convert binary to decimal. To know the instructions, just click the Help button. This will be your guide in using this feature. Let's say we want to convert this binary into the decimal form. Now, you enter the binary number here. Then click the Create button. After that, repeat steps on other features. In the first column, we will write our binary. Next column, we will write the powers of 2. For the last column is the product of column 1 and column 2. And get the total sum of column 3. As the result, the answer will be 21. To check if the answer was correct, click Unhide and insert again the binary, which is 10101, and press Reveal. So 21. We are correct. Now, in Calculus 2, for us to graph a polar equation, we are supposed to make a table of values. For this feature, we have 4 choices on creating the table, as you can see in the demo. We have 30 degrees intervals in degree form, 24 degrees intervals in degree form, 30 degrees interval in radian form, and 24 degrees intervals in radian form. Suppose that this is the equation we want to graph. For this example, we will use the radian form with 30 degrees interval. Repeat the steps on how to write on the table. Then, substitute all of these data in our equation. You can use the QuBE App Calculator tool. This is the result of the table of values. Now, we were going to graph it. So, this is the graph of r is equals to 4 cosine theta squared. The last feature of the QuBE application is the task management system. This app is not only considered a Blackboard application, but it is also a bulletin board where we can create our own calendar of activities, just like in a classroom settings, where we can see the blackboard in the front of the room, while the bulletin board is sometimes in the side or back of the room. That is why QuBE App elevates the virtual experience of the user. The functionality of this feature is just like the other calendar application, creating a schedule and labeling it to organize the agendas that we will do. Lastly, you can also download and save your created schedule as a photo. So here it is, the QuBE Task Management feature.
Now, this demo will show you how the QuBE App web application is already in progressive web application. Basically, to know if the web app is a progressive web application, if you look at the right side of the browser, you can see this little icon, and it says that install QuBE. And if you click this icon, you will see this. Basically, it's just this, but in a different window. So this is a web application. You can use now this web application even if you don't have an internet connection. Anything that you can do when you are connected to internet is basically you can do it here offline.